Kickoff, interview, show and tell, workshops. All these are different types of meetings that business analysts must facilitate. And if you're already confused, like, Sergey, show and tell, what's that? Let me walk you through it so that you not only know exactly what these different meetings are about, but you can absolutely confidently plan, schedule, and facilitate them like a pro. Let's dive right in. Hi, I'm Sergey Shimansky, and on this channel, I teach business analysts how to take ownership of their careers and live a happy professional life. If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the new videos that we publish on this channel. Thank you. When I teach BAs, I always stress the importance of meeting facilitation. And in this video, I want to focus specifically on the meetings that we conduct with our external stakeholders, customers, or end users. It is so important to get those right so that you are seen as a true partner for the stakeholders and you can truly work on building strong working relationships. Though there are many types of meetings, in this video, I want to specifically talk about the project kickoff, interviews, show and tells, and workshops. The kickoff is a special type of meeting, and oftentimes it's somewhat formal. Typically, it's the very first meeting on the very first day of discovery or project execution, where people meet and greet each other for the first time. The goal of the kickoff is to establish a foundation for the project's duration, team, goals, schedule, and outcomes. This is where we introduce the team and get to know the stakeholders. It's a good idea to include a slide in your PowerPoint deck with nice, smiling photos of the team. And when you do your quick intros, don't just mention your job title. Talk about your role on the team and, most importantly, the artifacts or outcomes that you plan to produce. And if you want to learn more about this particular type of meeting, use the link in the description to access an additional video lecture on how to effectively handle the kickoff for requirements discovery. Show and tell meetings are basically walkthrough sessions where stakeholders or end users walk us through the existing processes or technology tools. You might use show and tells to see how the client manages products or news articles on the existing website. Show and tells also work great for technical deep dives where we ask the client's IT team to walk us through their existing APIs or data analytics solution. Show and tells often happen during the observation sessions where we want to understand the specific tools and methods that stakeholders or users currently use. So it's not something abstract that we're trying to define like a process or workflow, but it's very specific. For example, in the show and tell, we ask the users how they process loan applications today if you're working on the financial software. How exactly the loan form looks, what fields are included, is it an electronic form they submit or a PDF they attach to an email? Okay, so during show and tell, we ask stakeholders to walk us through the exact tools that they use today. That's why it's called show and tell. Make sense? Let me know in the comments if you have used show and tell meetings in your projects and how they worked for you. Interviews are typically one-on-one conversations with your end users or stakeholders. Use interviews when you want to get insights, pain points, ideas, and personal reflections from real people. You also want to use interviews when you want to establish a more personal connection or rapport on an individual level. You see, some people may not feel comfortable sharing some details or nuances in a group setting, but they may open up in one-on-one conversation. For you, it's also easier to build personal relationships when you dedicate all your attention to one individual, making them feel important and showing that you value their opinion. People absolutely love it when it's all about them. Use that wisely. Interviews work great during user experience research or when reviewing prototypes with future users, and of course, when you want to get the details of an existing as-is process. For example, if you're building a new website for a financial company that provides consumer loans, it's a good idea to conduct interviews with loan applicants, external end customers, as well as internal users such as credit analysts and customer support representatives. And by the way, if you're still here, what I'm saying makes sense, hit that like button. And if you disagree or agree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. Here are a few universal tips for conducting great meetings, whether it's an interview or a group conversation. Clearly define the purpose of the meeting. Have a structured and time-boxed agenda. Engage in active listening and facilitation. Keep meeting notes. Clearly define next steps and action items. On my website, I have a specific article where I go in depth explaining the specifics of all these great habits for conducting meetings as a BA. Make sure to check it out. Workshops are a great way to unleash group brain power, gain insights, and generate ideas by embracing collaboration between various stakeholder groups. Imagine how much valuable information you can gather if you bring together teams from different departments like lending, customer support, IT, and accounting, all focused on one specific problem, and you have them for several hours. Of course, this adds significant pressure on you because you need to facilitate the meeting effectively and ensure that you don't waste everyone's time. I recommend using workshops in a controlled manner. First, you want to conduct preliminary conversations, show and tells, and interviews to gather individual perspectives and understand the as-is process. This will help you define the real issues or questions that the entire group needs to focus on, and it will inform your workshop agenda. Workshops are excellent for defining future to-be processes, reviewing different design versions, identifying cross-dependencies between departments, prioritizing requirements, and establishing a common product vision. And of course, for you, workshops are probably the best way to quickly establish authority as an expert and build confidence among your stakeholders. They will see that you and your project team know exactly what you're doing and that you can lead the entire project forward. Hey friend, before you go, make sure to grab a free discovery checklist that I created specifically for business analysts. It also summarizes key concepts for successful requirement solicitations and other type of meetings. Use the link below to grab your free copy today. So what do you think? What are your favorite types of meetings, or is there anything that I missed? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. I'm Sergey Shimansky. If you found this video useful, make sure to like it and share it with someone who is really interested in advancing their meeting facilitation skills. They will highly appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around. Now, I'll see you in the next video.